Okay, we're back. We are on week are we at? This is again week 4. Week 4 here. And we want to just walk you guys through where we stand at this point. Some of the things are going to be redundant. You can refer back to the older videos and you'll see the same things. What I want to do now is electrical's been done. The drywall's about complete. We've got a few little odds and ends to do, but everything just about has a tape coat on it. Some items have a second coat. We're getting ready to get the cabinetry installed. I should be getting a call here, I would say probably tomorrow. I would think it'd be a little early to get a call today from the freight company, but I'm expecting a call tomorrow that says they want to deliver and bring the truck in, and then we'll pretty much, as the cabinetry's coming off, we'll be getting ready to get it assembled and start installing it. But I want to walk you through what's been done up to this point. And as you can see just by looking around, you can see all the drywall's been filled in, and everything is just, we're just looking at skim coats and things like that, and some final sanding. And then obviously we'll get a primer on the walls, and then we go back and we point up afterwards, after everything's in place. With plumbing we'd already talked about, that's already been done. The electrical, here's some interesting stuff. As you'll see by Dave painting around the area, you'll see some wiring, some home runs being stubbed out at the bottoms of these walls. And this wiring is your disposal, your GFIs that come up inside the countertop on the backsplash here between the regular height cabinetry and upper server. I'm trying to remember. They've got everything marked here as to what it's for, and I knew when I was walking through it with them. This is an outlet that'll be used for your phone. Here's your phone line. We're going to keep the outlet in the backsplash. We felt that was a better spot to put it than put it up high on the wall. That way you can put your phone anywhere you want, and we'll keep this. We can move this wire around to anywhere we want to put it. So those kind of items, they're kind of questionable as to where exactly they go. That's where I stubbed them out. And then you guys just put some thought to this. If that works for you, then you'll have a GFI here on this work surface next to the sink, and you'll have another GFI on this side above where the dishwasher will be. That'll keep them equidistant to look nice and even along here. Over here, we've got a switch for the can over the sink, and I believe the other switch is for, not really sure what it's for, but I think the other switch will be for the pendant lights, which are, that wiring is still rolled up inside the ceiling there, so we'll go up in there when they're ready to trim that out. We've got the pendant lights on site. So that's complete. You can see these columns look really clean. I've still got some tape joints to do up here. I like to let these other joints dry, put a tape joint off, and then clean it all off and put the final coat on it. We've got our room for our cloud here. Don't ask what that is. It's very interesting, but I'm not sure. And our can light. And then, as you can see over here, we've got some under cabinet lighting. These stub outs for the UCLs here. We've got a switch over here for the under cabinet lighting. And just so you know, your stove, here's your filler on your fridge. So here's the edge of your cabinet. Microwave would be right here. So you're going to be right here for the stove. So when you're standing at the stove, it's fairly easy to flip the switch to get to the under cabinet lighting. And then what we've done is we've made the GFIs. You've got one either side of the stove, and they're equidistant. Again, we've made an equidistant, put a center line down for the microwave, so there's some symmetry going on there. And then we've got the wire for the range stubbed out there. We've got our new water spigot for ice maker and instant water. Our fridge outlet remains in the same place. And of course, this is our switch for our main cloud in the kitchen. Everything else has been closed up. It was not necessary, which was great. It was not necessary for him to add breaker switches at this point. I don't think he's going to have to. So I think he's going to be able to work with what we've got here. Because really, when you think about it, we didn't really add anything. The only thing we're adding, honestly, is one under cabinet light. We already did have one, an old one, but we're adding 2 pendant lights. So other than that, the electrical needs of this area are going to remain about the same. We can move on here. We've got all of our ceilings are scraped now, and we've got Dave has gone ahead and painted all these ceilings just to try to keep us ahead on all this stuff. I don't know how well we're going to be able to see. We might move things around here so we can get some light in this bathroom, and because I want to go through some of the bathroom items. The bedroom's all painted, and I want to just have you step in this way for a second, and you can see with a great deal of detail, if you can see this floor in here. This floor is gorgeous. I know I sent you a picture of it, but here it is in real life. And then we put in these bifold doors, and they are intended to look just like the doors that were pre-existing. So these panels are exactly the same width as your 2.0 doors that lead to your bathroom. So they were a perfect match. We found a company that made a door that was almost identical. So, and they work great. They fit in the opening perfectly. So they'll get a coat of paint on them. And we've got the regular wood handles that come with them. I don't know if you guys would ever want to change those out for anything, but you can put anything like a cabinet, door hinge, or anything, you know. You've got satin nickel on the rest of your hardware. I don't know if that matters to you, or if just painting them white and leaving them the way they are is going to be fine. We'll be able to get the shelving back in here. We've got the paint on the wall now in here. This ceiling's been painted. All the shoe molding is on. So we're really kind of wrapping up in here, and we'll leave this at this point until we get towards the end of the job. Then as we move everything back out, we'll finalize everything, go ahead and put another coat on the ceiling, because I've gone ahead and I've done a little bit of point up on the ceiling and the walls as well. So we'll go back, put our second coat on the walls, second coat our ceiling, and then clean this room, and then that will take us out of here. Over here, we did find out what the single switch that was here actually was a half hot for the outlet beside the bathroom door. The other two switches now are new, and they're for a light and fan center of the bed. So they did a nice job cutting in this new box. That was good of them. Less drywall repair that I have to do. They got this as close to center as they possibly could. There was a joist up there, and so they had to work within the confines of the framing. But they did get it very close to center where we wanted. I think they're within a few inches. So I think that'll be real acceptable for you guys. And next, on the next video, we'll go to the bathroom, which has a few questions.